Okay guys, here's an update on my mealworms. As you can tell, they're not in the small container anymore. I had to upgrade the containers, but in here you can see I used the Flucker's water gel, but I'm not going to need it anymore because I just got the water crystals and it was a lot cheaper. But in here you can see movement, hopefully. I'm sure if I mix it up, you can see some. That one right there is very blurry, but they're all over in here. I do need a better camera, so sorry about that. There we go. Aw, I just messed up. If you see the little flickering on the oats, that's the mealworms. Now, one difference that I don't have anymore, that I did have last time, is I used to have a lot of huge ones in here, but now they're just pretty small. I'll try grabbing one out. This is about the smallest I have, and I have pretty big hands, so it's about half an inch, maybe less, a little less probably. Yeah, no, it's about half an inch or so, maybe a little bit bigger than half an inch now that he's spread out. But yeah, that's him. I have about 5 about that size, and they range from about half that size. Then once those pupate, I had the boring container, but I figured I don't really need a big container for them all. So you can see I'm running low. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a beetle, plus a beetle that just hatched. Now I try rolling them on the sides so they can just clamp on your finger. Then I put them in the beetle box. Sometimes they need help, sometimes they don't. If they need help flipping over, I just tap the oats and they get in like that. In here I have, I counted yesterday, it was 146 beetles, and they're all over. If you're wondering, they don't have anything to climb on right now because I just took it out because I wanted you guys to see how many beetles there are. But I also wanted to show you guys how you can set up yours. What I basically do is I get the 50 count egg crates, I cut it in 1/4 and it fits perfectly in there. I wedge it down a little bit so they can crawl in and out. Actually, I think I have it backwards. Yeah. If you have it like this, no, either way. So either way works. You just want to make it homey so they can crawl in and out of these holes on the sides. And there's some in the back too. But you also want them to be able to crawl up on here, because what they do is they come up here a lot and they breed, then they go to the bottom and they lay eggs. I think in this tub I should have around 50 or so baby mealworms, and in the mealworm box I have about 100 babies, so it's quite a bit. And for the water gel, I still keep it on a cardboard. It does make it wet a little bit, but it doesn't seep through to the oats, making the oats all moldy, which that's a real plus, because if this starts getting all cracky or moldy, all you have to do is throw it out and put a new piece of cardboard in there instead of trying to clean out all of the oats, and that's a really good plus for it. The baby mealworms in this one are really tiny. My camera definitely won't be able to pick it up, but I'll take a picture of each box. Hopefully then you'll be able to see some. That way you can see the comparison of how tiny they can get. Now, the only thing that I have that eat these is the leopard gecko and sometimes the monitor. The monitor won't eat much of these, maybe like a couple once a week, but it can't have a lot. So I have a lot more than what I can use for him. And then my leopard gecko, he's gonna eat quite a few, about every other 3 days. He's gonna eat some, or every other day. I haven't really decided yet. I haven't given them one yet. They haven't gotten big enough yet. Although the one we just saw, it's probably just about big enough now. So what I'm planning on doing with these is selling some of the beetles and mealworms. That way I can make a profit on something, since I can't make a profit on reptiles yet, because I don't have a breeding pair for the leopard gecko or savannah monitor. But there they are.